Welcome back to another episode of Guild Talk Sports. This time we're traveling to Bryan High School for the last signing day of the year. With me is basketball coach Treasure Jackson. And Treasure, thanks so much for making that Facebook post to let the community know that this was happening.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's one of our big things at Bryan High. We like to put things on social media to let everybody know.
Well, it was an eye catcher for me, and I said, you know what, I want to go down there because I wanted to see Avery sign. And then I walk into the gym, and I'm taking a look at this behind us, which is
9 other kids.
9 other kids all signed in all the different sports. One more thing I want to talk to you about, of course, and that is the Jackson and Jackson No Michael Summer Camp.
Jackson and Jackson No Michael Summer Camp, second annual.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is our second year rolling out the Jackson and Jackson camp. Last year was our first year. Me and Keith Jackson kind of, collaborated together. We had about 65 kids that came to the camp, which is a big number. We're looking for the same or a little more this year to come and hang out with us. It's a 3-day camp. We go 3 hours for 3 days. And we really just hit the fundamentals really, really hard. Even with the older kids, it's first grade all the way up into incoming freshmen, and we hit the fundamentals with them too. There's never enough fundamentals that you can give the kids when they're trying to play any sport, but especially basketball. So that's kind of our focus when we go into camp, when we're making the plans, when we're kind of scheduling out the day. We really hit hard on fundamentals, play a few games, let them have a little bit of fun, and then we always throw some conditioning in there too, which is nice.
Right, well, certainly we could all use that. Now, what are the age groups? Are you breaking it down by that?
We do, so we break it into 1st through 4th, and they're in a gym together, so they have the smaller goals that they kind of, work out on with their coaches, and then we go 5th through 8th. And they're in the same gym, and they use the regular goals, and the rigor of the schedule differs between one gym to the other, obviously. The smaller kids kind of play a few more games to keep their attention span going, things like that.
Right.
But the 5th through 8th graders, we kind of run it like a practice.
Right.
We kind of, put them through, this is what you're going to see when you come to Bryan High. We're going to do fundamentals all the time. We're going to be coached right. We're going to do the right thing, all of those things. So we're really excited for the second year.
And what's the dates on that for everybody?
It'll be June 1st through the 3rd.
June 1st through the 3rd, and they register by...
There's a link on our flyer. There's a QR code that you can scan.
I'm going to put the flyer up on the video.
Perfect. And if you register before May 15th, you get a free camp shirt.
Okay.
So I know that's 2 days away, but you still got time to register if you need to.
Yeah, and I secretly want one of those.
I got you.
Especially the Jackson and Jackson. Now, Keith's not here today. We interrupt this interview with Treasure Jackson now. We're going to go to the other Jackson right here. Keith Jackson joining us here in Guild Talk Sports. And Keith, first off, haven't seen you in a minute, so good to see you again.
Always great to see you.
And we're talking about the Jackson and Jackson No Michael Basketball Summer Camp. Well, that's my name for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That way you can get the Michael name in there, and he's not going to be here anyway.
He's not going to be here anyway. So.
But we got the other 2 Jacksons.
Yes, sir.
And so how much fun is that going to be? I heard it's the second annual one for you guys.
Yes, sir. So we love the fact that we always like to work together here at Bryan High School. So just having all the kids in the gym together, boys, girls, anybody who wants to get better is always exciting for us.
And you're going to have a couple different age groups?
Oh, yes, sir. We get them from very, very small all the way up to that 8th grade year before they go to 9th grade. So working on those skills and drills and getting them ready to be future Vikings.
Now, you can't practice skills enough.
No.
I mean, the pros still practice skills.
Yes, sir.
And still, you see them take their eye off the ball when they're catching it, or they'll miss dribble, or, ball awareness. I mean, that ball, that can do some funny things.
The more that we practice those basic fundamental skills, the more that we're able to not think about it and it becomes second nature. That muscle memory is what we're always striving to get from kids. So it's like when I say, hey, what's your name? Hey, they know automatically, and those are the same things that we want to teach their kids.
So what's the number one skill that you think is the most important? If you had to put down to one skill.
One skill, so many. It's so hard to narrow it down. I mean, I'm definitely a defensive guy, a good defensive stance, but since
So you're
everybody's
talking ready position?
ready position, but the biggest thing right now with kids, because everybody loves to score offense, is triple threat. Catching that ball, shot ready, butt down. Now I can shoot, pass, or dribble.
Right, the triple threat.
Triple threat.
All right, well, listen, thanks a lot for joining us here. I caught you as you were just leaving and everything, and appreciate you coming in. But I wanted to promote the Jackson and Jackson, no Michael.
No Michael.
Basketball summer camp. Now, let's go back to see Treasure and her interview. Well, as always, thank you so much for spending some time with Guild Talk Sports. I was telling you how those little segments with you just developed into a whole nother show.
I love it. I love it.
The evolution of that. And now that having you here for the first summer broadcast kind of brings it full circle.
Yeah. I love being on here. I love talking with you. I love getting our information out into the community. So I really appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in again to another episode of Guild Talk Sports. Stay with us all summer. We got some plans. I was talking to the football coach, and he's excited to come on and bring a couple of his players.
Good.
And we'll be talking about the preseason games and volleyball as well. Because we have the new volleyball coach here.
Nia Walker, yep.
Nia Walker, we've already had on the show during basketball season. So lots of fun stuff coming up here on Guild Talk Sports. Thanks for staying with us, and we'll see you next time right here on your favorite local sports show, Guild Talk Sports. Guild Talk Sports welcomes our newest sponsor, Static Heating and Air. Born and raised right here in Bryan, Texas, Luis Reyes knows all about Texas weather. That's why he created Static Heating and Air. With Static, you stay comfortable all year round. Specializing in repair, installation, and maintenance of your heating and cooling system, Static offers honest recommendations, quality work, all while saving you money.
Thank you for choosing Static.
Reliable heating and air conditioning service. No pressure, just solutions. Call 979-402-1832.
Howdy, Patrick Henning here with your Gilmore Electric Express light bulb moment. When the power goes down, you need backup. A home backup generator can keep your lights on, your fridge cold, and your devices charged. It's like having a personal power plant in your backyard. Power up with Gilmore Electric Express. We specialize in generator installation and maintenance, so you're never left in the dark. For your electrical needs, don't settle for less. Call Gilmore Electric Express at 979-77-LIGHT.
And welcome back to another edition of Guild Talk Sports. Still here in the Bryan Gymnasium on the third signing event of the year. With me is Mariah Smith. She's the cheer head coach. And Mariah, welcome to Guild Talk Sports.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I had you come over because I noticed online that Treasure had posted something about Little Tykes.
Little Vikes? Yes.
Little Vikes.
Yes, sir.
There we go. So the Little Vikes program, that's for little girls that want to experience what cheer is all about?
Yes, sir. So our Little Vikes program, it's annual. It's been going on for as long as I can remember. I was a Little Vike myself. My assistant coach, Karina Ramirez, was also a Little Vike. It's ages 4 to 12, and this year, instead of having it in June, we're going to have it in July 29th through the 31st, and it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., and that's where they will learn cheers, chants, dances, some stunts, jumps. They'll get a snack, they'll do crafts, everything for Little Vikes Camp.
I'm down for the snack.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything else, I think I'd pull a hamstring.
For sure.
So you were a Little Vike.
Yes, sir, I was.
That is so cool.
Yes.
And Katrina, who we had on the show during basketball.
Correct. Yes,
she
sir.
was filling in for you because you were off with another team at another game.
Yes, sir.
So, what was that experience that you can think back being a Little Vike?
Just being able to put on the bows, the pom-poms, and just act like I was learning something at that age. But now it has blossomed into something else. I was also a Bryan High cheerleader as well, and now to be back as the coach, continuing all the traditions, it's awesome.
You know, cheer has done a lot to influence your life.
Yes, sir, it has. Yes, sir.
and maybe something you didn't think about when you were a little Viking.
Not at all. Never thought I would be back inside these four walls at Bryan High.
And now here you are.
Yes, sir.
Now you got one more program coming up, right? Also
Yes.
besides the little Vikes?
Yes, so we have our first annual Smith's Glitter and Game Day Cheer Camp. That will be in June, the 22nd and the 23rd. That is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is $80 per camper. And that camp is for like the middle ages that we don't really reach with little bikes before they get into high school. So that's from ages 8 to 14. No incoming ninth graders or anything, but it is co-ed, so boys, if you are interested as well. And it will be the same exact thing as little bikes, but it will be a little more advanced material, still the cheer, chant, dance, stunts, jumps, and a snack. They won't do arts and crafts, so.
Right. And what a great opportunity for them to kind of make that decision, because when you
Yes,
get
sir.
to high school, that you all of a sudden your world opens up.
Yes, yes.
And there's a lot of things that you can participate
Correct,
in.
correct.
Student government and clubs and of course
Everything.
athletics comes to
Yes.
play there. And you know what I've noticed, that you go to some of these games, like a football game, and everyone's there to see the game.
Yes.
But oftentimes the band and the cheer and the dance squads and everything,
Color guard, everything, yes, sir.
that is like 4 times the amount of kids that are on the field playing football.
Yes, yes. So it's not always just Friday night lights for football. It is the whole student body involved in cheering on our team and everything.
Well, that's got to keep the parents busy. That's
Yes,
all I can
sir.
say.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
As parents, you're taking them everywhere and
Correct.
dropping them off, and so and cheer, it really has developed over the years into an athletic event
Yes.
all by itself.
Yes, sir. We're no longer a part of the fine arts. We are actually under athletics, so we're more involved, which it should always be, because we are lifting people, everything, just as much as like football, baseball, basketball, all those athletes as well.
Now, didn't I hear or read that they were elevating that to like have a state championship or a regional
sir.
championship or something like that?
Yes, sir. So we do also compete for the UIL state competitions as well. That will be around the January time. So yeah, it's very competitive. Not just school cheer, we also compete in everything. So it's all around fun.
All right, all around fun this summer
Yes, sir.
coming your way. How do people get in touch with you to find out more about it?
So you can go to any of the Bryan High School cheer social media pages, or you can contact me directly at mariah.smith@bryanisd.org.
All right, Mariah. Well, I can't thank you enough for spending some time with us here on the show.
Thank you so much.
And it was just fortuitous to run into you and see
Yes.
the Little Tykes flyer, and that looks like so much fun.
Yes, sir. It will be for sure.
So here she is, Mariah.Smith, and come see her and enjoy the cheer camp. And tune in next time to the next episode of Gill Talk Sports. We're going to be hanging around all summer. We got some fun things happening with volleyball and football. So tune in each week right here. We'll see you next time on Gill Talk Sports. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
That was easy.